Hi guys, this is Vineet, and in today's video we will talk about changing column order in tables inside SQL Server. Basically we will talk about how you can change the column order in tables inside SQL Server. Before we proceed ahead, I would request you guys to please go ahead and subscribe to my channel. There is a subscribe button below this video. Click on that subscribe button. You will get a bell icon. Click on that bell icon. Select all notifications to get notifications regarding all my future videos. Now let me share some of the reasons why you should subscribe to my channel. Subscribe because you need to excel in your career and achieve job with high salary package. Subscribe because you are getting best SQL content on this channel with in-depth discussion of concepts. Subscribe because we are providing in-depth training on SQL Server and not just providing surface level knowledge. Subscribe because you need to master SQL Server. Subscribe because you do not have time to go through books and want to watch videos and practice the content in a lab environment to gain mastery over SQL. Let me share some of the motivational tips to gain mastery in SQL Server. Try to spend at least 3 to 4 hours per day watching SQL Server videos on my channel in case you are doing a 9-hour job shift. Otherwise, you have a whole day to spend watching my videos. Utilize Saturdays and Sundays effectively and fully to cover all the videos in all my playlists. Links are given in the description area of this video. Don't waste your time, especially on these days, Saturdays and Sundays. Take break for 50 minutes after watching video every hour. Take care of your health so that you can focus all your energy and efforts on learning SQL Server stuff. Show dedication towards advancing your career by investing more of your time in learning and getting a job with high salary package. So some dedication is required from your end, guys, to gain mastery in SQL. So try to spend as much time as possible learning SQL Server stuff. I have more than 100 videos posted on my channel, so please watch all of them out. And we are adding videos on daily basis, and all of my playlists are increasing day by day. So please all watch all the videos out as per your taste and liking. Now there are some points to remember while watching this video. Please watch this video till the end to gain better clarity of the concept, and if possible for you, please watch this video twice. Perform any exercises in your lab and test environments only. Do not touch any production environment or production databases. We would like to know your thoughts regarding our videos, so please share your comments with us. We eagerly wait for your comments. In case you need the PDF copy of the notes that are discussed during the video, there are two methods to get the same. First method is the paid method, where you need to send me the title of the video over to my email address vermavane@gmail.com. So once I receive your email, I will check the video title and send you the payment link to make the payment and download the notes. Now the second method is the paid method. The second method is the free method, where you just need to subscribe to my channel. There's a subscribe button below this video. When you click on the subscribe button, it will get changed to subscribed button. So once it changes to subscribed from subscribe, take a screenshot of that area, including the subscribe button, my channel name and the video title, and send that screenshot to me over to my email address vermavane@gmail.com. Once I receive your email, I will check your subscription status, as well as I will check the title of the video and send you the PDF copy of the notes accordingly. I have curated some playlists for you to watch. These are some of my playlists. Let me name them. So they are SQL Server Database Design, SQL Server Tables, Business Continuity, SQL Server Indexing, SQL Server Performance Tuning, and SQL Server Integration Services. These are the 6 playlists I have, which are major playlists. They contain more than 100 videos altogether. Apart from that, I have channel page. All the links are included in the description for those above playlist. My channel page link is youtube.com/@SQL Talks by Vineet, also including this link in the description. So once you visit my channel page, you will also get the subscribe button over there. You can click on subscribe button over there on my channel page to subscribe to my channel. And also you will find a playlist specially curated for you. And apart from that, you will find the trending video playlist, so you can watch the trending videos on my channel. Apart from that, you will also see all these mentioned playlists on my channel page as well. So please go and check out my channel page and watch out all the available videos. Now let's come back to today's topic, which is changing column order in tables inside SQL Server. So let me go to notes quickly. Let's select the pen pointer and continue with some of the theory session. After that, I will show you some demos. So how to change the column order in a table in SQL Server? We can change the order of columns in Table Designer in SQL Server. So this is one of the methods. We can use Table Designer to change the table designer to change the column order in SQL Server Management Studio. And by default, safety mechanism of SQL Server Management Studio blocks changing the column order. So you will not be able to do so, although I will tell you how to change the order, but yeah, you will not be able to do it through table designer because there's a setting which is checked in SQL Server Management Studio which will prevent you from changing the column order. And in my next video I will cover that setting as well. So stay in touch and keep subscribed to this channel. If you are new, click on the subscribe button below this video. So I will show you the way how you can change the column order using the table designer, but it will not allow because there is a setting in SQL Server Management Studio that prevents the changes to be made, that blocks the changing the column order. So in my next video I will show you how to remove that setting. I will also see if I can show you in this video itself how you can do that. So let's see. Though it isn't recommended, so it is not recommended that you should change the column order. So though it is not recommended, you can change the column order in a table by recreating the table. So whenever you change the column order in a table using the SQL Server Designer, if it is allowed by SQL Server Management Studio, so what happens in the background is that existing table gets dropped and a new table gets created with the new column order. So during this work, all the data in the table is lost. So that is one of the limitations why you shouldn't be changing the column order, and why SQL Server Management Studio does not support that. So you should always be careful while changing the order of the column in SQL Server, and it should be done via the Transact-SQL statement in case you want to do that. But yeah, if you do it through table designer, it basically drops and recreates the table. We will see in a short span of time what happens. Now adding columns to a table by default adds them towards the end of the table as recommended. So if you add any new columns to a table, it by default the SQL Server adds them to the end of the table. Now what are the best practices regarding addition of columns in SQL Server, or changing the order of columns in SQL Server? Now if you want to change the order of columns displayed in the result set, so there is one way where you can make changes in your select query to change the order of the column that are displayed in the result set, report or application. Use the column header in a select statement. So in our select statement in Transact-SQL, we can specify the column order in which we want to see the data, and we always specify the column names by name in our queries and applications in order in which we like them to appear. It is not encouraged to use the select star while selecting data from tables, and it is always recommended to specify individual column names. So do not use select star in applications. Added or removed columns could cause unexpected behavior or errors in the application if we use select star, if the column order is changed on a table or something like that. And new columns, add new columns towards the end of the table. That's the default behavior. Now there is a word of caution. Changing the so word of caution is changing the column order to a table may affect code and applications that depend on specific order of columns. So the column order, basically if we change the column order, it can affect the code of application or any queries or stored procedure that depends on specific order of columns. And these include code and queries, views, stored procedures, and user defined functions, the client applications. So carefully consider any changes you want to make to the column order, as the changes in the column order can disrupt the applications and various other items that depend upon the SQL code, including queries, views, stored procedures. You should be careful while changing the column order. So okay, Now let me take you through some of the demos, how you can change the column order using the SSMS and how to change the column order using the Transact-SQL statement. Let me invoke SQL Server. So it's already opened. So first we will use SSMS to show you how you can change the column order. So let's see. So in the SQL Server Management Studio, you need to be in the Object Explorer window, and we need to right click the table where we want to change the column order. So for example, sample DB has some of the tables. Let's see what tables it has. So it has student table. Let's see the column. So it has name and student ID. Let's check any other tables. So we have products. So it has quite a number of columns. So we select like top 1000 rows from here. It will give us the data what is there inside the products table. So right now we don't have anything, but yeah, we can show you how you can change the column order. So basically we need to right click on the table where we want to change the column order, and we need to go into the design mode. And suppose we want to make quantity to come after price, or maybe let's say we want quantity to come after price. So we can select that column and we can drag the column to the position at which we want it to occur. After that you can click on the save button, but as per the current setting of SQL Server Management Studio, it should not allow you to make such changes. So if I click on save button, it will throw us an error. Saving changes is not permitted. The changes you have made require the following tables to be dropped and regraded. So whenever you change the column order in the SQL Server Management Studio, it requires that a table will be dropped and regraded in the background. So that will result in the loss of data basically. So that's why this changing of column order is not allowed in SQL Server Management Studio. And it's also saying you have either made changes to a table that cannot be recreated or enabled the option prevent saving changes that require the table to be recreated. So right now this option is on, prevent saving changes that require the table to be recreated. So it is not allowing us to change the column order. Alright, and in order to bypass this basically, although I do not recommend that at all, and it is not recommended to change this setting, so don't do that, although I'm showing it to you. So the setting is in the tools menu. If you go to options, and on the left hand side there is the designers section. So let's see if we see any designers. So we see designers over here, and under the designer on the right hand side, if you see, and this option is checked, prevent saving changes that require table regression. So if we uncheck this option, that will it will allow you to save the column order. So I've unchecked this option. Now if I save it, it will allow me to save the column order. So this time it has not given me any warning, but it will cause the data loss basically. So let me show you. Let me insert one of the item in this product table. Let's see if that item gets deleted. So let me put a product into this table. So product ID is one I'm taking. Let's see if it allows me to. Okay, product ID is automatic, so it's not allowing me to fill. So product description I'm entering is Belgium chocolate. Price is I'm taking as 5, and quantity 1. Total value I'm taking as 10. So total value is automatically calculated. It's price into quantity. So that value I need not to supply. I can click tab. So product ID and total value is calculated. Now I can see. Now let me close this, and if I again run the query, I will see that one of the rows is enter. Now if I again let me try and try to change the order of the. Let me go into design view and change the order. Now let me take quantity back before price and see if I save the table. Does it allow data loss? Does it cause data loss? So if it causes data loss, we should lose all this data in the table if the table gets regraded in the background as we are changing the columns. So let me save it and see if it caused us data loss. So let me run this table. For now, it has not caused us any data loss. Let me go ahead and try to change some other ordering, maybe product description I'm taking after quantity. Let me save it. So I've saved the column order. Let me see if the data is lost. So data is not lost in our scenario. So in some cases the table gets recreated in the background and it may cause data loss, so that's why the SQL Server Management Studio does not allow. But in our case we have seen that changing the column have not caused us the data loss. But in order to be careful, don't perform this order changing, or maybe always test this in the test environment first before making any changes to a production environment. So whatever I'm telling you, do not do this in production environments at all. Always do work in your test environments with the test databases, not the production ones. So we have checked so far and found that the order changing is not causing any issues. So I've again changed the order, and let me save this, and let me see if the data is removed. No, data is still there. Okay, now maybe let me do select star and try to execute the statement. Let me again change the column order. Give me a second. Let me go ahead and design and make change to product description. Let me take it after the price. So let me save this, close it, and now try to execute the statement. Let's see. The order has changed, you see, and it has not caused the data loss, but you shouldn't be doing so, and you should leave that option under the designer prevent saving changes that require table regression to be checked, so that users should not make the changes which are not required. So I've changed, and let me close this query. Alright, now we were going through the topic how you can change the column order. So far we have shown you how you can do that using the SQL Server Table Designer, and we got blocked, we got the error message when that option was this particular option was checked. It was not allowing us to make the changes, and we were getting the error message, and after unchecking this option it allowed us to save the changes. So basically the use of this setting is that you are basically blocked for making changes. This is an important safety feature of SQL Server Management Studio, which is controlled by the setting prevent saving changes that require table recreation. And this setting is enabled to prevent the accidental drop recreate of the table via the SQL Server Management Studio dialog boxes, which may be disruptive and could result in a data loss of metadata or permissions. So even though the data is not lost, so sometimes the table gets dropped and recreated in the background, so that causes the metadata loss as well as the permissions loss as well. So if there are certain permissions of the table, we lose those permissions if the table get recreated in the background, dropped and recreated. So this setting basically prevents that and does not allow you to do certain operations like changing the column order. Now instead it is recommended that you execute these type of changes with the full awareness of their impact via the Transact-SQL steps that account for permissions and metadata. And also recreation of table will block the concurrent access to a table for other users and applications, and for large table this could require long duration and a large amount of transaction log space as well. Alright, so we were looking at the data inside the table, but yeah, apart from that data there is a metadata associated with the table as well, and the permission associated with the table as well. We may lose those permissions if we do column level changes or structural level changes in the table design, so be aware of this point. Now let's talk about the Transact-SQL, how to change the column order using the Transact-SQL statement. So basically changing column order is not supported using the Transact-SQL statement. The table must be dropped and recreated in order to change the column order. So SQL does not support that. And basically, if we want to do it through Transact-SQL, we need to drop the table and recreate a new table using the new column order. And yeah, using designer we can do that, but we should not suggest you, because the table gets dropped in the background and recreated, due to which we lose the table metadata and the column permissions, although we have not lost the data within the table itself. Alright, so guys, I hope you liked video, and I hope you got the gist of this video. If you really like this video, please go ahead and click on the like button below this video. Also, if you are new to this channel, please subscribe to this channel by clicking on the subscribe button below this video. It will give you a bell icon. Click on that bell icon, select all notifications to get notifications regarding all my future videos. And also, please post your comments to us, any suggestions, any ideas, any videos you want us to make, any comments on the video I've made, or any comment on the work I do. You can post in your comments. We eagerly wait for your comments, and these basically encourage us to make more videos. And if you have a wide network of friends, we need help from you. Please share this video with your friends in case they work in SQL domain or are from the IT background. You can share my videos with them, and also ask all your friends to join my channel. You can circulate my videos among your friends by sharing the YouTube link. And also please suggest my channel to your friends as well, so that they can join and gain benefits from my videos by watching my videos. Thank you so much for your time on this video today, guys. You have a wonderful day ahead. Bye bye.